Let me reapply some lip gloss. Hold up. At first I thought I was gonna have to wear those because my hair getting dry. Like, I gotta hurry up. What are those things called? Those knockoff Tim's, the Yummies. I was like, I'm not wearing those. I don't know. I'm sorry. If you have them, good for you. How cute. But for me, I was not wearing those. And those are the only things I could find at first. Oh, y'all came back. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for tuning in. Feel free to leave a comment, a like, or a subscription. I would really appreciate that. Oh, yes.
Last time on Driven by Honey.
The clothes, y'all. The clothes. In the orientation packet, it tells you no shorts, sandals, no tank tops. Before you take your physical test, they're going to make sure you are properly dressed. So on my first day, you know what I'm saying, it was 5:45, as I said, 5:45. So, I wasn't familiar with the term work clothes. I thought it just meant clothes that are appropriate to work in. And because it was going to be a workout, I'm thinking with flatbed, I'm like, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna come out there with my t-shirt on, some like running leggings, steel-toe shoes, and, be good. But the first day before we went to go take the PT test, this one guy, he came in and he was like, nope, to this one guy, like, you're wearing joggers, or nope to another one, you're wearing sweats. And he was like, no. And I was like, oh, like, my bad. I didn't know, like, this was not working clothes. And so he made us go back to the hotel to go put on work pants or jeans or something like that. So I told him, like, I didn't even come down here with jeans, to be honest. So I took my PT test the second day. So just be mindful. Make sure you have on the proper attire before you head down to orientation, because they are very serious about that. We were blessed, enough for them to be like, it's not that big of a deal, just, change. So the rest of us came in and did it the next day. But yeah. Also, y'all, I did not have steel-toe shoes before I went down to orientation. So I figured I would just get it when I was down there. But as you guys know, in the first video, we found out we was going to have to do everything that day because they were taking the rental car the very next day. Me and the two guys I rode down with, we went to Walmart, so they helped me find some steel-toe shoes. At first I thought I was gonna have to wear those, what are those things called, those knockoff Tim's, the Yummies. I was like, I'm not wearing those work boots, y'all. I don't know. I'm sorry. If you have them, good for you. Shout out to you. How cute. But for me, I was not wearing those. And those are the only things I could find at first. But then I ended up finding some steel-toe sneakers. So whatever style of shoe it is, whether it's a tennis shoe, a boot, or anything, some people were wearing their army shoes out there. Just know you're good as long as it's a steel-toe shoe. So yeah, we got the dress code out the way. Also, another thing that they are sticklers on when it comes to hair, if you have dreads, a lot of people that I knew that were there during the time I was there did have to cut them. They can only be a certain length, I believe, collar length. I think they just have to fit under the hard hat. For me, as a woman, I have my hair in a ponytail most of the time, and they didn't say nothing to me. And if they thought I was cutting my hair, trust me, I wasn't. So that was gonna have to be the last day they saw me anyway. And some of the guys was like, man, you didn't have to cut your hair. Like, you didn't have to cut your hair either. So let's start there. But just know, a lot of guys did cut their dreads. I don't know what that's all about. Safety, I don't know. But yeah, just know, either cut them or put them in a bun while you're out here, guys. I talked to them about that. I don't think you should just cut them before you come. Some people said that they cut them. Like this one guy, his dreads went all the way down his back. He said he cut his and they were like 30 inches, but he said he was going to reattach them after the orientation process, because when you're out there in your own truck, I don't really think they could say anything to you. I don't know. Don't get me to line. But yeah, so just, see what you could do. Talk to them first. Ask them if it's presentable. Don't even say nothing. If they come talk to you about it, if they feel like it can't fit under your hard hat, try to make something shake. But you don't have to just cut your hair. But if you do that, I think that's kind of messed up personally. But it's not my place. So another thing is, guys, you cannot wear earrings. Ladies, we can. I wish I had some earrings when I was out there too. But I was trying to go, be all professional and everything. But you could still be cute or feel like, real womanly. But yeah. Also, oh my goodness, I cannot believe I forgot this already. A lot of people came to TMC with an auto restriction on their license. So for those of you guys who are coming to TMC with an auto restriction, you're going to be put automatically in the auto truck. Now, when I first heard about TMC and I looked into it and everything, I asked the recruiter. I said, am I going to get an automatic truck? I tested out in a manual. So yes, my CDL school, I was practicing on a 13 speed, and TMC has 10 speed. So when we came here, they're like, yeah, if you don't have an auto restriction, then you'll be training outside in a manual. I was like, who? Like, what? Because don't get me wrong, I could drive stick now. I could drive stick, but it's definitely not my first choice. I still, to this very day, this very instance, as I'm recording right now, I've still not been in an automatic truck yet. I've never driven one. You know, manual's cool, but I do want to find out how the ease of driving an automatic is. And the industry is changing, so a lot of places are going fully automatic. So yeah, I was set up, boy, and there was only 4 of us. Me, my boy Kevin, I rode down with, my boy Mosley, and my boy Thornton. See, we just calling each other last names, just like the military. Okay, that's the last time I'm gonna say that, but just know that's the atmosphere. Yeah, so the 4 of us were the only 4 manuals out of like 18, 19 people in our class that we started with. So we had to practice on the manuals every day and do like the shifting range and everything. But that's later on. That's next week. I'll talk about in the next video. But yeah, if you do not have an auto restriction on your license, you're most likely going to be practicing on the yard and stuff and a manual. I believe that's going to change soon because they are constantly changing their fleet, and most of their trucks are automatic now, but they do have some manual trucks left. So just keep that in mind. But I mean, if you already been driving manual, then you're good. So don't even worry about it, right? So at the end of that first day, they had all 4 manual people stay back, and we had to do backing practice, which was just showing that we could do a straight back, which I'm not gonna lie, y'all, my straight back is good. All right, so those are pretty much all the disclaimers. So day 2, that's pretty much just, you know, finishing up those tests that you guys were taking, getting a little more information. You'll have lunch again. People that did not stay after the first day for backing, you guys will stay after the next day. It went pretty smooth. Day 3, that day I believe that's when we started learning about safety. We had to hear from like the safety department and watch like safety videos, and that's what they kind of just told us, rules, regulations, and different things about flatbed that you need to know. So take that day very, very seriously, you guys and ladies. Safety is not anything to joke about. Yes, they're gonna be showing you guys like live footage of like what other drivers are doing. Yeah, like some of them is kind of like comical, like like look at him, like who would have did that or this or that. But just know it could be anybody. Like this is a very strict and demanding job, okay? Especially with TMC. So while, you know what I'm saying, it might be like we already know all this, like really take this serious, okay? I'm trying to encourage and influence a lot of women more so, and just anyone who is interested in getting their CDL to come out here into this industry. But what I'm not gonna do is have y'all coming out here and thinking it's all fun and games. Like, yes, I do, you know, make the best of you know, my situation. Like, I like to have fun, I like to do stuff like that because that's just how I live my life. But it's not in situations that require me to be serious and focused, okay? So last thing anybody ever wants to hear about is, you know, something happened to a fellow driver, or, you know, you did something to someone else's family. All of our families or friends or anyone that you know is out here on the road. And granted, like, you don't want to get a call that something happened to your family out in the car one day because a reckless driver was out there driving. Same way that we don't want anything to happen to ours. So as professionals, it is our job to take the safety and securement very seriously, okay? You guys are going to be loaded sometimes up to 80,000 pounds in a flatbed with coils, with lumber, with anything, and anything can happen. So you need to see how to properly secure, properly load everything, properly tarp, properly strapped, everything that's going to be on that truck, y'all. And this day and age, you will be sent to prison if something happens, if you're out there driving and something happens to another person. I'm not saying I'm even perfect. I'm just a new driver out here. Like, anything happening, I pray to God that nothing ever happens like that to me or you or anyone out here. But it is serious and it can happen. But let's try to avoid those guys. Let's take this day very serious when they're showing you those safety videos. So really pay attention on that 3rd day. I think they're going to finish up the safety on the 4th day. And that's when you go out into the garage, start learning how to actually properly secure, you know, like different things you need to know, the strap test. That is one of the other tests that they'll have you do during the safety and securement part of the week. They'll have you throw the straps, make sure you can throw it over the trailer on the truck. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty proud of myself because I threw them over every single time. I never hit the side of the trailer. Some of the guys, were hitting the side of the trailer, but it's okay. Like, we laugh it off. Like, it's no judgment, so don't feel defeated, don't feel embarrassed if you're out there like, like, I didn't make it over, like, oh no, they're gonna put me on that Greyhound. Nah, just throw it over get it over there. It's not hard. Like, just fling it over there like a fishing rod. Really, just fling it over the trailer and you'll be good. They'll work with you. They're going to make sure that you got it, but just go out there showing that I'm willing to get it. So y'all gonna be good. Y'all gonna be good. These are some of the things that we did in the garage when it came to securement. Split you guys up into groups when you're doing the securement practice and stuff in the garage. Use a hands-on approach and learn how to use your chains, use your binders, stuff like that. Use your straps, make a chain. Took a couple pictures afterwards so that we could remember, or just proud of ourselves because we made it through. And other than that, I believe that will put us at Friday, and that Saturday was just kind of easy. We just came back in, we learned how to roll the tarp, how to put the bungees around it, did just a little bit more securement, and they made sure we were good with that, and then they let us go. So every day you'll probably be getting out around 4 unless you have to stay back to do backing. So I think it was about like 7 to 4 every day, or 8 to 4. The days do go by quick after the first couple days. I'm not gonna lie, those first couple days it's like, oh, like, why am I here? But after that, it's gonna fly by. It's not too bad. I definitely had a great time. I know that every day I was going out to get food. I was networking while I was out there. I was meeting like a lot of the guys were super cool, and ladies, like, guys, get out of our room real quick. We just gotta talk about something real quick. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, there was some, there was some fine little pooties out there. That's what me and my best friend called them, pooties. It was some fine pooties out there, I think after going to TMC's orientation process, I was like, y'all don't sleep on those countrymen, okay? Because that Southern hospitality and everything, it's just like, wow, it's real. But of course, everything was all professional and everything throughout the week. It was really great. Like, they was outside grilling for us sometimes, people went to the pool sometimes. People were like, if you didn't have a car, and no, this is not just because I'm a girl, but guys really will be like, hey, like, you need a ride, make sure you get your people in your class's number. They'll take you to Walmart, they'll take you to get food, they'll usually go as groups, like, hey, I'm about to go here, like, does anybody need to go? But my experience, everyone was very nice. Yeah, so just know I had a great time down there. I thought it was very structured, organized. Only when you're on the orientation site is everything like cutthroat, but when you get in a hotel, you can do whatever you want. Like, I am a foodie. That's the number one thing I like to do is eat. Like, eat, travel. So I was out there eating every day. Yeah, like, you'll have a good time, y'all. So ladies, come down. You'll probably get your own room, like I did the very first week. Stay tuned for part 3 because that's when I got a roommate for the first time. But she was real cool. So just know there are not very many women obviously in the industry, but especially in flatbed and especially at TMC because everyone knows their their reputation. But just know it's doable, it's possible. If you want to be a flatbedder, if you want to get out here and get dirty, y'all, get your hands dirty, you feel me? I'm a girly girl. I was out here putting in the work and getting through the process and everything. So feel free to leave a comment, a like, or a subscription. I would really appreciate that. Everyone that's been rocking with me and tuning into this video, I appreciate you as well. Life can be very beautiful. It all starts with your mindset. I think that I honestly had a great time at orientation just because that's how I live my life. I speak things into existence. I manifest the reality that I want. That's the mindset that I choose to have. I attract good things because I put good things out there, and you guys can too. Everyone can. So if you want to be negative and everything about this experience, I'm not saying that's right or wrong, but I'm gonna say that that's gonna attract that negative experience for you. But if you go down there, I was already saying off the back, like, I'm gonna have a great time. I'm gonna meet cool people. On God, like, these are things I spoke. You can ask my friend. The things that you do speak into existence, that is very real. That is very real. It all starts up here. I can tell you all day to come out here that it's going to go great, but you do have to believe it, and God willing, it's going to go great for you guys as well. So thank you guys for tuning in so much. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your week. Stay positive, stay beautiful, stay blessed, you guys. Well, let's keep rocking with it and rolling with the vibes.